It doesn't get easier. The challenges don't get smaller. You just get bigger. You just get bigger, which is powerful, man. It's powerful. But guess what? The only way that we can get bigger, the only way that we can get stronger, the only way that we can get faster is to go through those things, you know? Like face them head on. Face them head on, which brings me to be the buffalo. Listen, in Colorado, a lot of people think of the Rockies, right? Colorado, got some people from Colorado. Where's my Denver elites at? Woo! Hey, love it, man, love it. Dude, and you think of the Colorado landscape as like the Rocky Mountains, right? That's what you think of. But you also have the Kansas Plains. And so it's one of the only places that have both cows and buffaloes. And when a storm approaches, a cow and a buffalo will handle or approach the storm, react to the storm very, very different ways. Now, when I learned about this, they said that the cows run away from the storm. Run away from the storm. But listen, I grew up in a place called Salem, Utah. We had shitloads of cows. And I never saw them run. I saw them lay their ass on the ground. That's what they did. But maybe out in Colorado, maybe they run. I don't know. But regardless, a cow will either run from the storm, and I want you to think about this, cows ain't fast. But when you're running from the storm, well, what you actually do is you maximize your exposure to the storm because you're staying in the storm longer. Or you just lay down and you just stay in the storm. Once again, maximize your exposure and stay in the storm. And that is very different than what a buffalo does. Very different than what a buffalo does. What a buffalo does is they wait for the storm to crest, when it hits the crest of the mountain, the peak of the mountain, and then they run directly at that storm, directly into the storm. Now think about what happens there. They minimize their exposure to the storm because the storm's going this way, they're going this way, they're out of the storm quicker. Not only are they out of the storm quicker, what's on the other side of the storm? All the fruits of the storm. The rainbows, the grass, all the things, the fruits. How many of us, though, when a storm comes, instead of looking that bitch right in the face and running at it, how many of us just lay down like, oh, shit, another storm? Or we're just run from the storm? Be honest, how many of you have laid down in a storm or ran from a storm? Be honest, raise your hand. Alec, I know you're running all the time, dude. You're running all the time away. Just kidding, that mother effer runs right into the storm, dude. Lots of y'all run right into the storm. But here's the key too, okay? Running into the storm is so powerful. So powerful if we think about a life, methodology. It's attacking it. The only way to truly get through and benefit from a problem, benefit from something, is to go directly at it. Directly at it. That's it. That's how we get through them, man. That's how we become stronger from them. That's how we benefit from them, is that. But here's the thing, sometimes we run into the wrong storms, man. How many of you have went into a storm that you shouldn't be running into? We run into this, and some of you are like, man, I don't think I'm brave enough to run straight into the storm. Except you do that shit every single day. You stay in a job, you stay in a marriage, you stay in your health situation, you stay in all these things that you're just running around in there like a fucking lunatic because you don't have direction to run through or away from. You're just running in the storm. Anybody ever felt like that before, yes or no? I mean, 100%, man. I felt like that all the time, still to this day. We're gonna talk about how to get through the storm. We need to talk about how to get through the storm. That's the secret sauce. That's like, it's very important to know what storms do attack. Like, for example, Jaws. I don't know how many of you have ever been to Maui before? Raise hands. Okay, Jaws is a surf breakout in Maui. Gangster waves. I don't know how tall are these ceilings, do you think? So the surf breakout there can get 60 plus feet. So imagine being right here like a wave this side, and you're like, yeah, let's go surf on that thing. I mean, holy shit. But people do it, right? Kai Lenny. Anyone know who Kai Lenny is? Love Kai Lenny, man. You guys got to look up some surfing stuff. But Kai Lenny goes out there. That's not my storm, though. I ain't going to go run into the storm of Jaws. Do you want to know why? Because the land on the other side is not what I desire. That's not what I desire. I don't see it. I don't see the fruit for me. Now, some people, Kai Lenny sees the fruit for him. That's powerful. But you gotta know what storm to run into. I'll tell you what storm I'll run into every single day, non-stop, let's freaking go, is this storm, man. To be the best freaking presenter, the best speaker, the best multifamily operator on the damn planet. Why? Because you need me to be that person. You need me to be that person. I know that. I see that, I feel that, and I will run into that storm every single day. Why? Because I know that it'll benefit your life. I know it. It's my job to trailblaze. It's my job to do that. It's my job. Like, I feel it. I feel it. And I've felt it for a long time, and I felt it with, my family, and I felt like I know it's the land that I desire. But what is the land that you desire? What's the land that you desire? And are you running into storms that the other side, the land, is not the one that you desire? You gotta identify it, though. And step one is to know, man, what is the land that you desire? Do you truly know? Have you checked into that regularly? If not, let's check back in. When we're running into the storm, you have to believe, no matter what the circumstance is, no matter what the situation is, you have to believe that you have the power to recover and charge forward. You have the power to recover and charge forward.